Hi there, I'm Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. In this live video, I'm going to share with you my top 10 reasons why joining Stampin' Up! Is one of the best decisions ever. So I just wanted to see if anyone's joined us, and if you've joined me, why don't you throw a couple of hearts or wow faces, and I want to know where you're watching from. So I want to tell you a little bit about Stampin' Up! If you've never heard of them. They are a stamping and paper crafting company headquartered in Riverton, Utah. They've been around since 1988, and I am an independent demonstrator located in Alpharetta, Georgia, in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And so I'm also a full-time working mom of two. I have a 4-year-old daughter and an 18-month-old son, and I've been married to my husband Brian for 10 years. So what I wanted to talk to you about is that, hi Pam, how are you? 7 years ago, I decided to make the jump and join as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I made a career change, and it afforded me a little bit more work-life balance, so I was itching to find a new hobby. And as I was kind of taking stock of the things that I loved, one of my favorite things was opening up the mailbox to find a handwritten note from a loved one, and you toss all the rest of the mail out of the way. So what I wanted to do was to bring that happiness to others in their mailbox, and so I decided, why not make my own cards? So I started dabbling a little bit in different card making techniques, and one of my favorite techniques at the time was heat embossing. And I did a little research and found that Stampin' Up! Had one of the best products available called the Embossing Buddy. I still have my original embossing buddy. I forget how much it costs. It's like $5, but this is all I ordered from my local demonstrator. Shout out to Tina. And from that purchase, she sent me a Stampin' Up! Catalog, and I dog-eared probably 75% of the catalog and thought, oh gosh, I'm never going to be able to afford this wish list. And I did a little bit more research and found that I could get these products at a discount. So I literally signed up 7 years ago for the discount, and here I am 7 years later. And what I wanted to share with you is my top 10 reasons why joining Stampin' Up! Was one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I'm going to start with number 10, and that is the Ultimate Bundle. So the starter kit that you would get when you sign up is $99 plus taxes depending on which state you're in, but the shipping is free. And for that $99, you get to choose $125 worth of product. And between now and Friday, you actually also get to choose an additional 2 free stamp sets, which I know we have 2 stamp sets in the catalog that are $52 a piece. So you could actually get a total of $229 of product for $99, which is a total no-brainer. So that's number 10. Number 9 is the discount. So purchases made after you've signed up as a demonstrator are 20% off, or if someone were to order product from you, you get a 20% commission on those sales. And you also have the opportunity to get up to 25% off if you have a certain amount of sales in a 12-month rolling period of time. So right off the bat, you'll get the 20% off. Okay, and then number 8 is you get to test drive. You get to test drive being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator through the first full quarter plus an additional month. So if you sign up between now and Friday, March 31st, you actually get to test drive being a demonstrator for all the way through July 31st without doing another thing, without spending another dime. So it's a really wonderful period of time to kind of get immersed in Stampin' Up! It would be through July 31st if you signed up between now and Friday. So that is number 8. Number 7 is zero obligation. There's no obligation to stay active. There's no penalty to drop. If you don't meet the quarterly minimum, of $300 in purchases or sales, you simply just become inactive after July 31st. That's it. So then number 6 is no selling required whatsoever. You don't need to hold classes. You don't need to have a workshop. You don't need to have a blog. You could just do you in your own creative world. And 96% of our demonstrators signed up for the discount, like myself. And we all signed up for the discount, to be honest. And for the first 5 years as I was a demonstrator, I didn't have any classes or anything. I literally just bought the product that I loved and then just made things with it. And I just enjoyed my creative time just buying things for myself. So hi, Imogene. Hi, Dad. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so we just got through number 6. I'm going to quick recap. So number 10 is the ultimate bundle, $229 worth of product, or up to $229 worth of product for $99. You get to also have a discount after that, 20% off all your future purchases while you're an active demonstrator. You get to test drive. So if you sign up between now and Friday, you get to test drive it through through July 31st. Thanks for the hearts. And then number 7 is zero obligation, no obligation to stay active, no penalty to drop. And number 6 is absolutely no selling required. You can just buy the product for yourself like I do, or like I did for the first 5 years I was a demonstrator, and just enjoy immersing yourself in creativity. So that's the top 6 so far, the first 5 so far. So now we're gonna move on to number 5, and actually I'm gonna take a quick minute here and I'm gonna share my post. So those of you that are online, if you guys could go ahead and share the video with your friends, I'd appreciate it. See if we can get some other people to join. I'd love to say hi to others, so let's see. Give me just a minute. Of course, Facebook likes to make things very difficult. Okay, here we go. We'll go ahead and share. All right, now that I've done that, so I want to know, I forget, I'm in where you live, and Dad, I know where you live. Anyways, thanks for sharing, Pam. Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, so I'm going to get back to the list. So number 5 is the color and product coordination. So Stampin' Up's colors, in my opinion, are second to none. All of their products coordinate. So I know that I can match my paper to my ink to my embellishments, and it really takes the guesswork out of creating, because for this working mom of 2, that's essential. I love that I can just look at all of my Stampin' Up products and I can just pull and piece together things, and I know that they're going to coordinate color-wise. So that's number 5. Number 4, it's a one-stop shop. So Stampin' Up really has everything I need to be creative. Hi, Lori. And I can order. I know that I don't have to shop multiple stores to get all the different things I need. Everything is offered by Stampin' Up that I need to create, and it gets delivered right to my front door, which is awesome. I love that. So in this day and age of online ordering, it's incredible. All right, number 3, you get to see it first. So you get to see all the catalogs before anybody else. We also get an opportunity to pre-order. So that's a fun perk for being a demonstrator. So actually coming up in a couple of weeks, or I guess a week and a half, on April 8th, I'm going to a Stampin' Up event, and I'll get to see the new catalog that doesn't come out till June 1st. So that's something that's super exciting that we get to have as a perk as a demonstrator. So that's seeing it first, number 3. Number 2 is the community. So the teams I'm a part of, the Facebook groups that I'm on, are just such a source of inspiration and creativity and encouragement. And the in-person events are just uplifting and energizing. I'm not going to be able to describe to you what those events are like, but just imagine you're in a room full of people that love to create handmade things and just bring kindness and love and happiness to the people that they give those handmade things to. There's just something so palpable in the room of how wonderful that feeling is, that we're all there to make a difference in people's lives. So that's number 2, the community. And kind of in conjunction with that, my number 1 reason why joining Stampin' Up's the best decision ever are the friendships. So the friendships that I've made with my fellow demonstrators and my customers have been just life-giving. They're a light in my life. It is just hard for me to describe, but just the love that I have with all of those people. They're like my family, and it's just been incredible to experience that for the last 7 years. And I'll be honest, I think I have one regret, and it's that I didn't join Stampin' Up sooner. So that it's just been so enriching in my life. That is the number 1 reason why I think it's the best decision ever. So yes, Pam agrees. Thank you, Pam. I love you to pieces. So anyways, I'm going to recap again. We're going to go through the top 10. It's the Ultimate Bundle. Again, $99 for up to $229 worth of product. That's a no-brainer right there. And certainly if you're new to paper crafting, that amount of money to get that much product really could get you started with everything you need to start making cards. It's incredible. So that's number 10. That's the no-brainer. The discount purchases after that 20% off. You get to test drive. Right now, if you sign up between now and March 31st, this Friday, you get to test drive through July 31st. Zero obligation. There's no obligation to stay active, no penalty to drop, no selling required. You can just buy products for you. You do you. And just enjoy immersing yourself in creativity. Number 5 is the color and product coordination. Again, I know that with Stampin' Up's products, they're all going to coordinate, and it takes the guesswork out of being creative. Number 4, it's a one-stop shop. Everything I need to make, and one of the things that I love making are 3D favor type items. So I can have all the tools I need to make those, and they're all offered by Stampin' Up. So it's one-stop shop, order what you need, and it shows up on your doorstep. Number 4 is you get to see it first. So we get to see catalogs and place pre-orders for products before everybody else gets to see them. Little perk there. Number 2 is the community. I love, thank you, Pam. I love all of the, just the incredible atmosphere of being together with other Stampin' Up demonstrators, whether it be on Facebook or in-person events. And then the number 1 reason is honestly the friendships that I've made through fellow demonstrators and my customers. It's very incredible. So those are my top 10 reasons. So if any or all of those reasons resonated with you, now is the perfect time to join, because between now and March 31st, again, you get the Ultimate Bundle, the starter kit for $99, and you get up to $229 worth of product. After March 31st, you still get the $125 worth of product for $99. Excuse me, but you can't pick out the 2 free stamp sets of any value. So that's the added perk between now and Friday. Excuse me. So I did want to share with you Stampin' Up's Statement of the Heart, because I feel like it recaps all of the top 10 kind of all together in one. So it's to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. So that's Stampin' Up's Statement of the Heart. And if you're interested in joining, on my blog, thepaperpixie.com, let me hold that up for you. Oh, of course it's going to be backwards, but thepaperpixie.com is because I'm doing selfie version of the video. I have a link up in the top menu bar for join my team, and that will take you directly to the independent demonstrator agreement. And through there, they'll just ask you a couple of questions, and then you get to build your ultimate bundle and pick and choose any products that you want. The products available to you are anything from our annual catalog and our occasions catalog. And if you're interested in receiving a catalog, just shoot me a message. My email address is Julie, and again, it's going to be backwards, sorry. Julie at thepaperpixie.com. Shoot me an email and I'd be happy to drop a catalog in the mail to you. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. You can certainly, for those of you that are watching this video on the recap, go ahead and ask your question in the comments and I'll get back to you. And then for those of you that are watching this on the replay, I'll post it on YouTube tonight afterwards. Those of you watching on YouTube, leave your question in the comments and I'll be happy to respond to you. So are there any questions out there that anybody has from what they've seen so far? I'll open it up for questions if there's any questions out there. I appreciate all of you joining. I'm putting myself out there. I've only done one Facebook Live and I'm interested in doing this more. So I appreciate everyone being here and supporting and listening to me ramble on about, hi Leah, how are you? My top 10 reasons. And again, like I've said, it has really, I can't even put it into words, but it has really been an incredible thing in my life to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I appreciate everyone being here. I don't think I see any questions coming through at the moment, so I'm going to quickly scroll through. But again, thank you all for joining. I'm going to end the live broadcast. Feel free to watch the replay if you guys joined late and you missed everything. And you didn't miss everything, but if you joined late and you missed what I shared previously, just go ahead and watch the replay. And if you have any questions, just put your questions in the comments. And again, thank you. My blog is thepaperpixie.com. Feel free to stop by. I've been sharing my creations there. And I also share tutorials and other things of that nature. So thank you again for joining and take care. I'll talk to you soon.